You were a former budget secretary. I want to understand the accountability, culpability of the budget secretary in this whole process.
The secretary oversees the preparation of the budget. As I said earlier, that takes about 6 to 8 months. Then when the budget is finally approved by the president and the cabinet, that is submitted to Congress and it becomes the General Appropriations Bill. But the function and the responsibility of the Secretary of Budget does not stop there. He has to monitor what happens to the budget as it goes through the budget authorization process. Because the responsibility of Congress is to find out whether the budget in fact reflects the priorities of the president. If there are amendments that departs from the budget's priorities, then it is the responsibility and function of the Secretary of Budget and Management to inform the president so that the president can call upon the speaker and his colleagues and party mates in Congress and say, you know, what you're doing is already contrary to what I stated as my budget priorities as expressed in the General Appropriations Bill. And so he reminds them not to do that. Otherwise, he and the coalition that he leads will not be able to implement their budget priorities for the coming year. So it's important for the Secretary of the Budget to make sure that he follows through all the way until the budget is approved by Congress. Now, once the budget is approved by Congress and it is submitted to the President, then the executive, through the Secretary of Budget and Management and the economic managers, can still go over the budget as proposed by Congress and compare it with the National Expenditure Program. Because if they see malayo yung General Appropriations Bill as proposed by Congress doon sa National Executive Program, then the President, he still has the power to veto those items that do not conform with his priorities. Pag nawala ng pondo yung kanyang priorities sa budget. So, importante na tinututukan ng Secretary of Budget yan as it goes through Congress and all the way when it's submitted back to the President for signing as the General Appropriations Act. May remedyo siya all the way.